What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today got another easy bass fly for you. This is a pattern that I had come up with a couple years ago fishing a little pond for bass, and I just wanted an easy top water fly to use, so I came up with this gurgler. And gurglers are always fun to fish, because no matter what you're fishing for, you can use a gurgler. You can size them down for panfish, you can do bass, pike, size them up for saltwater. Just a very, very versatile fly. And there's so many different ways you can tie them. You can go super sparse with just some chenille and some bucktail and foam, or you can get as creative and complex as you want. This one is kind of in between complex and simple, just with the materials I'm using. The hook is a size 2. I hope it's coming up good. It's a size 2 Mustad C68 SAP. Now, the original one I tied was on a 1/0, and I still have one. I've lost one in the swamp, but I figured I need to replace the one I lost, so I'm going to do just a tad smaller. And this is another one that I have fished a lot in North Carolina, and I've done really well on the bass. Thread I'm using is just a white 140, and go right back to the bend. Right there. For the tail, I'm using rabbit zonker. I just think it looks good with the movement and the water. You know, bass are not picky. Anything on the surface that's making a commotion, bass are probably going to come up after it. The tail doesn't have to be super long. Get that tied in right on top. Just get that tied in nice and tight. Make sure that it is on top. And this one that I do is pretty flashy, so the material I'm going to use is pretty flashy. That looks good. Next, I'll just take a couple pieces of Flashaboo. And I'm literally just doing like 2 pieces. Don't need much. If I can get one out. There we go. Alright, so take our Flashaboo, get that tied down. Just going on either side of the rabbit strip. Take our other strands, fold them over. Do the same thing, just tie them in on the side. Take them and give them a tug and get them where you want them. I think that would be good. I'm going to snip these just a little, maybe about the same length as the tail. Alright, with that done, I'm going to take some Palmer chenille and pearl. Like I said, this is a very flashy fly, but the bass do seem to love it. Get this tied in. Get that tied in right on top. Go ahead and clip out all the unruly ones. move that up for a second. Grab it with our hackle pliers. Don't need a whole lot of wraps, do 2 or 3. Make sure you get your fibers laying right. I'm gonna do a couple more. I like that. Now get that snipped out. I'll try to clean up the area a little bit. Alright, next we're going to take some foam. This is 2mm in white. And foam for me is kind of hard to work with. Trying to keep it centered on the hook. Trying to squeeze it around the hook is a problem. I'm just going to try to grab it where I can. Get it tied in. I'm going to do my best to keep it right on top. Work this all the way back to in front of the tail. Put one more right there. That looks good. I'll go back across and try to compress that some more. You don't have to go crazy here, just make sure it's tied down good. And that's what's great about these flies, you can add whatever material you wanted. If you wanted to throw in some legs on it, you could. You can. I would say this one is more to represent a minnow, but you can make them look like a frog. Probably a bird, a lizard, make it look like anything. And it's such an easy, fast fly that you can tie up a bunch of them in different colors and different sizes, and you could fill a box pretty quick. Alright. This is some polar medium cactus chenille. I'm going to go ahead and get that tied down. Tie that all the way back to the foam. And we'll go ahead and do a couple half hitches. I love throwing top water for bass. I think everybody loves top water for bass. Just waiting for that giant explosion on the fly, and this is one that I've had it happen to quite a few times. Top water for me is pretty easy because I don't have to sit there and try to grab and re-grab the line like with a streamer. So I like fishing poppers a lot, kind of the same as Ned rigs. There's easier for me to fish. So I usually stick with those. I'll fish a streamer every now and then. It just wears me out a lot faster. I'm just trying to pull back the material the best I can. Make sure you leave a little bit of space up at the front. I'll go ahead and get this tied off. I know my foam is a bit long, but I'd rather have it too long than to be too short. Go ahead and get this cactus chenille out of here. Clean it up just a little bit. Try to pull everything back. Wrap over it. Alright. Take our foam, I'm thinking about right there. Again, do your best to keep it on top. Make it a lot easier to get a good pop out of it. A pop or a gurgle or however you fish it. Come in the front and build up a nice big thread dam. And what I like to do, I probably won't show it, but what I like to do is tie in a little foam stiffener that I'll glue to each side, and all that does is helps keep that lip a little stiffer and it makes it pop a lot easier. I'm trying to get some really good tight wraps on there. Get that locked down really good. And I probably will, this foam seems a little flimsy, so I'll probably tie in a stiffener just to help keep it straight. I guess I should probably do that before I tie it off. Just take you a piece of foam and cut you a little sliver. Let's see if I can get this tied on. It'll be a little difficult. And just like that, and then all you'll do is glue that foam to each other, and that'll help you get a really nice little pop. So you just glue both sides to it, one on the front, one on the bottom, back, and you're good to go. And you might not even have to glue it, you can probably leave it like that, but I'm gonna glue it just to help stand it up a little better. We'll go ahead and whip finish. And that's the finished fly. You have a little trimming to do, but as tying goes, we are done. Get all this out of here. I'll get my bigger scissors. And I think I'll go about right there. I'll just nip the corners. Gives a nice little rounded. Not that it really matters. It just makes it look better. But yeah, that's the finished fly. The only thing I gotta do is go back and super glue that stiffener down and then I'm gonna put some resin on the threads. But yeah, that's my bass gurgler. That's what I came up with a few years ago now. Something real sparkly that gives a good pop if you pop it, or you can just drag it straight across. Wide gap hook gives you a nice hook set, sorry. But yeah, that's something I came up with and I've been fishing for a while and needed to replace. A nice sparkly bass gurgler. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. You can leave a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing if you're new. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. But for now, that's going to be it for today. Give this fly a try and see what you think. See if you catch anything. Let me know. But until the next one, I will see y'all later and have a good day.